Just called to give you the good news, Wendy, that your account may now be eligible to apply.
They're so annoying.
Wendy Dyble's tired of putting her paying clients on hold.
I always feel bad when I have to stop because, you know, I try to make a relationship with my client where we don't need to use our phones when we're in my chair.
She's stopping hair services at her business, the Beauty Barn, 2 to 3 times a day to block unwanted robocalls.
You constantly do this all day?
All day.
Her cell phone, her lifeline. She needs it to book clients, and if she doesn't block a robocall right away...
If I forget, like I think this one was a client, but I don't know.
It affects her income, saying she feels obligated to always answer her phone.
So I answer and listen for the dead air, and then I'll be like, this is Wendy, and then, you know, if it goes into something else.
Like millions of Americans, Wendy, and even her client Stacy, signed up for the Do Not Call registry, thinking they were protecting themselves against unwanted calls.
I really don't think it made any difference. And I think it's actually gotten worse recently, because before it would still be like 800 numbers.
Our investigation found lead generators are selling your name, your phone number, your address to these telemarketers based on demographics. We took our questions to the Federal Trade Commission in Washington, D.C. Who's responsible for making sure that people that are registered on the Do Not Call registry are not called?
Well, first of all, telemarketers and sellers. They bear the responsibility of accessing the registry, downloading it, and making sure not to call people who don't want calls.
The coordinator of the National Do Not Call registry says telemarketers who buy the numbers have to screen them against the National Do Not Call registry because the list they're buying likely contains numbers that should not be called.
When sellers and telemarketers violate the law, the FTC brings lawsuits. We've brought 139 cases to enforce our Do Not Call and robocall rules.
But the FTC doesn't know about a possible violation unless you report a call on its website. Wendy says she doesn't have time to do that several times a day.
I think I get a lot more than an average person because it is a link to a business.
She'd just prefer her data wasn't for sale in the first place, because every annoying call
Thanks, Wendy. Have a great day.
is hurting her bottom line.
It's hard to run a business when your phone is going off 24/7 with stupid phone calls.
Well, there is a website to report those unwanted calls. It's ftc.gov/complaint, and we've put it in our story on WNEM.com.
Okay, so David, is there anything else that you can do other than reporting that unwanted number to the FTC?
Yeah, first off, you need to hang up right away. Don't talk, just hang up. But help could be already at your fingertips. Tomorrow at 6, I'll walk you through what you can do to help put an end to those unwanted calls.